Hi there, Jake here. I'm hoping to make a quick informative video that makes Zoom simple if you've never used it. I worked for a company for many years, 14, that used Zoom for weekly meetings and meetings when needed. So I'm very familiar with Zoom. I used it from my computer and my phone many times. It's great because it works on so many devices. It may work better on one device than another. I see a lot of people will chop and they may be better off on their phone than on their Chromebook. It's trial by error, trial and error, and you'll find out what works best. Zoom is a great tool for teleconferencing. Usually you're sent a meeting invitation from your host, or it's put in your calendars. I've sent myself a Zoom meeting invite by email. That's one of the more typical ways. It's going to be an interesting meeting. I'm just using the host as a tool to host the conference so we can see how the platform works and the tools on it. Just so you have a quick overview of Zoom. It's my fish tank hosting. I'm clicking the invite link. Sometimes Zoom needs some setting up, but it's usually pretty minimal. So if you're going into a call for the first time, you might have to do a quick setup. It's good to have it prepared beforehand, but we can't always. Like I said, usually it's a quick setup and it's pretty easy. This is showing me my view of what my participants are going to see. I can join with or without video. My host is usually messy, so I don't always want people seeing this, so I could choose join without. It could be morning and I could be half asleep and I don't want people seeing my face yet, so I join without. But for this video, we're joining with. We're going to use the computer audio. Typically, I like a full screen, so I'm going to do the full screen view. But I could be doing things on the side if I'm not in full screen view. I came in muted, so basically I'm muted. The most important controls on Zoom are in the bottom left corner. I'm circling them with my mouse. The unmute button, it's going to make me echo because the host is in the same room as me. So we don't need me unmuted. I could listen to my host muted. And the start and stop video, typically like that in the bottom right corner. I'm going to have my video on. This interface varies platform to platform, I've noticed, because it's different on my Chromebook. The gallery view lets you see the participants. If there were more, we'd see them probably. Sometimes it'll have multiple windows and you can move right and left. Invite lets you invite other participants to the conference. Typically, only the host needs this. Participants lets me see who's in here. It lets me unmute myself. It lets me raise my hand so the host can see I have a question without interrupting. And it lets me claim the responsibility of host, which I don't want to do, so I won't during my instructional video. Screen share lets me share my screen with somebody else. Typically, you don't need this for a video conference, because you'll immediately start sharing your screen with all the other participants. I've learned this through trial by fire. It has its uses. If you're trying to show somebody how to use software or how something works on the internet, it can be very useful. I was helping somebody with forms at the job once and something online, and it was very helpful. You can either show them on their screen or your screen. They can show you what they're doing, or you can show them what you're doing. Typically not needed for most of the conferencing calls that were work from home. Chat lets you see who's in the room and send them text messages. It can be to notify somebody that they're muted. That's a typical reason I use it. It can be you just want to say hi to somebody or chat with somebody in the room during the conference. Record isn't on all devices, I don't think, but this device has it. It would let me record the conference for future use if I wanted to have something memorized or if I wanted it for my own education. Reactions isn't always here and on all devices. It gives a thumbs up, a clap. I've seen thumbs down in some of my conferences before too, but this only has clap and thumbs up. Not on all devices. Hopefully this was an informative presentation. The basics are like mute and unmute, start and stop video. As I said, I hope this is informative. I hope you're healthy. Thank you for watching. Hope you got something out of it. Have a great day. This is how you leave the meeting. Bottom right hand corner, double click, leave meeting. Have a great day.